Hey everybody, JayborinoPlays here. Welcome back, playing some more StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm on Enemy Within, trying to infiltrate a Protoss shuttle.
The Protoss have launched a vessel from the dark side of Calder. We are still able to sense its presence, but time is running short.
Alright, mutations should be easy here because we can only make Zerglings, Roaches, and Hydralisks, and there is no Kerrigan. Adrenal Overload is great. We're pretty much going for damage specific on this map because we can make units for free. Hydrotic Bile, and then we should have Frenzy on our Hydralisk. These are all perfect. All the damage-focused mutations. Don't have to worry about Kerrigan, so let's just go ahead and get started. The main objective reward is the Roach Evolution mission.
One of your ships escaped.
Then you need only await the Golden Armada. Your death will be swift.
I take no pleasure in this.
In what? Slaughtering my people?
In what I'm about to do to you. Your friends on that ship can sense you. They know they left one behind.
No.
But they can't warp you to their ship, because I'm blocking them.
No! No!
But if I drop the veil...
Do not warp me in, Templar! Do not!
You let the other Protoss take her?
She will be their death.
And I still get the impression that the order should be Char, Kaldir, Xeris. At least that's what it was originally. And then they changed it, retconning with Shadow Wars, where because Niadra remembers you, the Queen of Blades, as purple spiny Kerrigan, that means you had to go to Xeris before Kaldir. But the achievements have it listed in the Char, Kaldir, Xeris order. And then also the fact that you get the Roach evolution mission for this one, but still no sign of the Mutalisk or the Swarmhost evolutions popping up yet.
The Templar must be warned.
Awaken. Listen carefully. This ship contains many dangers. Follow my commands and hide in the shadows. You will consume and grow. Infest this ship and kill every last Protoss on board.
Alright, we're going to turn into a broodmother, collect some biomass or essence or what have you. That's one of the achievements, is to collect 450.
Now go and spawn your brood. This vessel is bloated with life. Easy to find biomass. A zealot. Use your parasitic invasion to hide within that creature.
What was that noise?
All right. He's gone. Consume your host and move on.
Splat. Alright, got some biomass.
A sentry. Hide in the steam vents until it passes.
Beep boop warp sentry.
Creep detected. Priority 1 established. All other priorities rescinded. Patrolling.
This sentry can speak. He's a god. He's a god among sentries. Oh, he can see me. Oh, flee.
There's no way around those zealots. Invade the Ursadon and crush them.
He just gave up. He just gave up.
The Zerg have infested the Ursadon!
So the Protoss think they have a few infested animals. They have no idea what they're up against.
Okay.
The time has come for you to grow into a broodmother.
Splat. So we go find a safe place, and we can turn into Niadra. The other achievements are later on in the map.
Stop here. This area is safe from prying eyes. Evolve. Grow.
Splat. Lots of splatting on this mission. And we'll poop out a bunch of Zerglings. You gonna introduce yourself, or?
You are Niadra. This is your purpose. Spawn a brood and destroy the Protoss. Kill them all.
I live to serve. Kill these creatures. I can consume their biomass and use it to grow our brood.
The Zerg have infiltrated our vessel. Warriors, destroy them!
So I'm just shift queuing up, eating all the specimens, or parasitic invading all the specimens, I guess. And then we can make these units for free, so we'll just keep pooping out as many as our supply allows, which is not very much. But because they're free and near instant,
Down their defenses. Nothing stops the swarm.
they're free and nearly instant. So that's why I just said, you know, take any of the mutations that allow for more damage, because why not? There's really no benefit to more survivability when you can just remake them instantly. There we go.
This vent is our only way forward. Go.
Okay. Now, I think swarmlings, you'd still get 3 per egg, but the supply would not be advantageous. I think you'd actually end up with fewer zerglings based on the only 6 supply.
There. That structure powers the shield. The shield no longer blocks my path. Let us move forward.
Sure thing.
A strong energy emanates from this part of the ship. What is its purpose?
Who are you asking, Niadra? You're the only one here that can speak. Okay. Just keep making those zerglings, and eventually we'll get roaches and hydralisks, which are also useful. I think... I don't know which one is the mastery and which one's the normal achievement, but one is to get a certain amount of kills with an Ursadon.
It is overwhelming.
You found their warp drive. Destroy it, and this vessel will never reach Shakuras.
And then the other one is to stop the escape pods from getting to a
The
certain...
shield is down. I'll destroy the warp drive myself.
a certain countdown. I don't remember what it is. We'll find out when we get towards the end of the mission. Okay, warp drive down.
How may I serve?
Then we need to get out of here.
Hunt continues. We end.
Warning. A warp drive breach has occurred. Evacuate immediately.
Contain them! The Zerg must not reach the stasis chambers!
You will not hold back the swarm.
And you seriously just keep pooping out zerglings as much as you can here at this point. Raptorlings are fantastic, and we'll wait for the force field to go down. There we go.
Time has come.
First section done.
The explosions have stopped.
Wait here. I sensed something in the chamber ahead.
Emergency. Power failure detected. Awakening Protoss warriors from stasis.
Man, you gotta go into stasis. We're actually gonna back up here real quick. There's a little Easter egg we can go check out. You get put into stasis with your armor still on, your psi blade's active, and you're standing up. Does not seem very pleasant. So this is open now after destroying the warp drive. We got a little pylon Powerade. The small print on the side reads, "Esports is what you make it." Got some hanging meats. How exciting. Alright. Really glad we took the time out of this mission to go and visit that. Alright, let's go. I'm really curious now which is the mastery and which is the normal achievement. I suspect that the mastery is the Ursadon kills, but I don't actually know. It's hard to keep the Ursadon alive further on into the mission once we infest it. Alright, and very soon we should be able to evolve, which gives us a higher supply cap. And we can poop out more zerglings. How exciting. Boom, 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 boom.
It's time to evolve and expand your control over your brood, Niadra.
Now I'll get a couple roaches and then the rest just more zerglings. The hydrotic bile is the only reason I'm making these. It is really, really useful to kill zealots, and there's a lot of them.
Exterminate the specimens. Do not allow the Zerg to consume them.
Kill their warriors! I must have that biomass.
So I'm just going to take it all. There we go. Now there's nothing left for them to destroy. And then just keep pooping out those Zerglings. You know, pooping them. And just one by one we can kill these things. Pretty straightforward. Keep the roaches in a place where they won't get killed. Honestly, it might be a little more efficient just to go ahead and make... exclusively Zerglings. We're going to get stormed here. It's going to hurt, but it is what it is. We can burrow here, and we're just going to remake our Zerglings that died. That's fine. These roaches may die later. It's fine. It is fine. It's just they do more that extra damage versus Zealots, so it's hard to tell what is more worthwhile. Okay, so Niadra, your only job is to eat the animals before they die. Before they get killed, rather, because we want to get the achievement for that 450 biomass.
You must evolve. Grow stronger. The final battle approaches.
Alright. She also has a healing aura. Oh, wait, did she have a healing aura? It may only be in this final phase. I'm gonna get some Hydralisks and then pretty much exclusively Zerglings. There you go. And then these Hydralisks I'm gonna hotkey separately because we want to make sure that we're frenzying with them. And then with the spare supply, we just go ahead and we make, shockingly, more Zerglings. Okay, so we want to make sure that we frenzy with these. Let's get into this room. Go ahead and frenzy. Move on in.
Do not let them kill the Ursadon. The Ursadon is mine. Come, beast. We have Protoss to destroy. Soul will burn.
Okay, so the Ursadon, you can consume it, which I'm not going to do. The most important thing is that it can do this leap, which is extremely useful. So we're going to like hotkey that separately if I can remember to use that without it getting killed.
The Protoss are fortifying the bridge. Prepare your forces.
Oh, I'm ready. So this section can be a little tricky. Just make sure that we're doing this, and then we're leaping in and stunning them. And then just keep pooping out Zerglings.
The ship has taken us as far as it can. Prepare the escape pods.
Destroy the pods before they launch. The Protoss must not reach Shakuras.
Okay, and then we just have to go around the top and destroy these things before they get too low on their countdowns. Which requires us to just leap through all these different...
They prepare more escape pods. Destroy them.
I fear no enemy, for the color is my strength.
Okay, stun them here. Just stay near her. And we have to destroy all of the escape pods. So we'll come over here, hit this one.
We will not go quietly into the void.
Okay, more Zerglings. We're killing this escape pod, and then we move up here. I'm going to Frenzy. And then we're going to stun this Archon because he's a jerk. Back the Ursadon up now. Stun these.
Yes.
Okay, and then we kill this, and we're pretty much done. We're going to Frenzy again. No more Protoss escape pods. We just have to kill this High Templar, who, I mean, I don't really know of a good way to do this, so we just gotta attack him. There's no time limit on this anymore, so I can just casually kill this guy, and then we'll just move on in with everything else. The Ursadon is still alive. How nice. Go in and Frenzy here. Make more Zerglings, and then jump on this guy. Our Ursadon has survived. We've killed every Protoss on the ship. And we'll see on the score screen how we did.
The Protoss are no more, my queen. My queen, can you hear me? We are alone. The Queen of Blades has given us one purpose: to destroy the Protoss. We will be prepared. We will serve again.
I think Niadra was a bit of a missed opportunity, but I think she's a pretty interesting character they bring back for Shadow Wars. You can read that. I believe it's free now. You got it early if you had the war chest, but then they just slowly made each strip public, so it's pretty neat. So what do we have here? 450 biomass. We collected 460. Don't let an escape pod reach less than 20 seconds. The lowest escape pod time was 36. The mastery has something to do with the Giant Ursadon. Maybe it was 20 kills. I don't know off the top of my head, but we kept the Giant Ursadon alive, which is it's pretty exciting for me. All right, let's head back. We got a lot of people to talk to, and then we're going to travel to our next destination and then talk to everybody again, and then we'll play the Roach Evolution mission. So a lot of this dialogue, again, it may seem a little disjointed to have it all at the end of the videos, but I still think it's better to have it at the end, even though we're going to travel to a new location and still do it in the same video. I think it flows a bit better for folks who are watching it and like to see the mission right at the start.
It is done. The Golden Armada will never know we were here.
I am glad that Protoss is no longer aboard our Leviathan. Her psionic presence was disturbing.
She died bravely, trying to save her friends.
Why do you care how the Protoss died?
I will kill anyone in my way. That doesn't mean I enjoy it.
Even Arcturus Mengsk, my queen? Will his death bring you no joy?
Be silent, Isha.
Ha! Got her!
Nefesh was always clever. A little too clever, it seems.
We found her dead 2 missions ago, Zagara. Let it go.
Nefesh's brood had many.
Little essence here. How will my pack change? These Protoss, interesting. Is their essence good? Protoss and...
No one gets out alive.
Yeah, it's hard to know how many new, unique lines these folks have, so I'll cut them off if we've already heard it in the past. Going to the evolution pit. Hello, my friend.
Placed parasite into Protoss host.
Yes. What about it?
Clever. Lateral thinking. Protoss not able to be infested, but can still be host to foreign organism. Origins of parasite unknown.
I made it, Abathur. You're not the only one who can spin sequences.
Revelation will continue work.
Revelation. Alright, we did it, so we're going to somewhere else.
A Terran automated vessel appeared and launched thousands of these devices at us. They are not weapons.
It's a two-way communicator.
The Queen of Blades. I knew you'd return to your true form. A monster. Now, you'll do exactly as I tell you if you care at all about Jim Raynor. Yes, he's alive. So you'll keep your swarm away from Core and away from me, or he dies. That man sacrificed everything to give you back your humanity, and you threw it away. Oh, he must be disgusted by you. Why, he'd be first in line to kill you.
I can't sense Jim out there. If he is alive, nothing in this universe will stop me from finding him.
Alright, so deciding where to go next, I think I'm going to go to Skygear's station. Reason is we want to get our last resident aboard the Leviathan. A reason to go to Dominion space, though, you'd think Kerrigan just found out that she could rescue Jim. She might want to do that first. Also, you can get a bunch of Kerrigan levels with 2 micro missions before going to Skygear, but I think we'd be fine in either case. In terms of mission progression and units gained and upcoming evolution missions, I do think Skygear makes a bit more sense, so that's where I'm going to go first.
We are picking up a strange psionic signal. It is Zerg in origin, but not part of the swarm.
I know you seek to topple Mengsk, his alien soldiers, the hybrid. are your greatest threat. If you wish to stop them, meet me at these coordinates.
If the Dominion is controlling Hybrid, our invasion of Korhal will fail. This lab must be destroyed.
Great. Here we go. So I'll head over to Skygar, we'll talk to everybody there once again, and then we'll play the Roach Evolution mission.
My queen, the infested Terran who contacted you waits over there. He claims to know you.
Who are you?
You do not recognize me? I am Alexei Stokov. We were enemies once.
Well, we both seem to be Zerg now.
Indeed, and we share a common goal, the destruction of this facility. It is here that Mengsk breeds the hybrid, combining Protoss and Zerg DNA to create monstrous creatures of immense power.
Then we'll destroy this facility together.
Excellent. Good old fan service, Stukov.
Mengsk needs the weapons in this lab. I'll make sure he doesn't have them. This isn't just about getting rid of the hybrid threat, is it? Why are you helping me?
They held me here for many years. I survived experiments, torture, and worse. Now I will see it burn. You were the only one I could think of with the power and will to aid me.
Infested, held captive, experimented on and hunted. We have some things in common.
Best friends forever.
Contact the brood mothers. Tell them to bring their leviathans to this system.
Should they unleash their broods upon the station?
No. Zagara and I will lead our broods in the assault.
So the other broods will simply hold in orbit.
I want them nearby. After we destroy this station, we're going after Jim. This is the source of Mengsk's hybrid? Just getting inside is going to be an achievement.
The infested Terran. I have never seen his like. He is powerful, but closed off. Where is he from?
Stukov is from Earth. A few years ago, they sent an invading force here. I remember it. I destroyed them.
As it should be.
I thought Stukov was killed. I heard reports that he'd been resurrected, that he'd been infested, then cured. If he's been a prisoner here all these years, anything is possible.
Yeah, and that whole string of things, I think the resurrected part is the real weird piece of it. Like, okay, he's infested, he's uninfested, whatever. You do that as many times as you want, I'm not going to question it. But we're just resurrecting people. I know there was a Brood War map back in the day.
They have much essence in that lab. I can feel it. I can taste it.
Gross.
Strange place.
The swarm moves.
Alright, Abathur, what you got to say about the station?
Organism Stukov, fascinating. Implications disturbing.
How so?
Modifications of Stukov, second only to modifications of Primal Queen of Blades. However, Stukov, product of specific design. Interweaving of Terran and Zerg matter. Subtle. Spun on micro scale. Not possible for Swarm.
Something out there is better at this than you. And you don't like it.
Entity responsible for Stukov exceeds Organism Abathur. Untenable to oppose. Recommend immediate indoctrination into foreign entities, Swarm.
Never.
Your route is Duran backwards, did you know? Okay, when we come back, we'll play the Roach Evolution mission. Here we are at Skygar. I know, I mean, we could have gone to either one first. Again, I just think it's better to get everyone on the Leviathan as early as we can get them on the Leviathan, then we can chat with them at every possible opportunity. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye now.